When I was new, I thought that standards would just add more pressure and it would cause me just more work for the sport. But over time, something flipped. Standards didn't create more pressure, they created peace. And I didn't need more intensity, I just needed less chaos. When I was new, everything felt like pressure. The buzzer, the people watching, the rules, the stage plan. But looking back, a lot of what I called pressure was really just chaos. I didn't have a clean process. I didn't have a standard to return to. So my mind tried to manage everything at once. And when your mind is managing everything at once, presence disappears. That was the first big lesson. Pressure wasn't the enemy. Lack of standards was. At first, I thought a standard was just a goal. Shoot faster, get fewer penalties, look more competent. But those aren't standards. Those are outcomes. The standard is something you can return to. Something clean, something honest. For me, early on, it was simple. Load correctly, know the stages, move safely, call one shot honestly. Nothing dramatic, nothing impressive, just one clean standard at a time. And that's where peace started to show up. Not because I was suddenly good, but because I finally had something to return to. This connected directly to the ego piece. When I was trying to prove I belonged, my attention was elsewhere. How do I look? Am I behind? Do they think I know what I'm doing? That kind of thinking is exhausting, and it steals presence. But a standard cuts through that. A standard says, do the next thing clean. Not perfectly, not impressively, clean. So instead of asking, do I look like I belong? I started asking, did I meet the standard? That question is quieter. It's much more useful. Again, this shows up in my fitness life. A vague goal sounds like, I want to lose weight. A standard sounds like, this is what I'm eating today. One leaves room for negotiation. The other doesn't. In life, a vague goal sounds like, I want to be rich. A standard sounds like, I will put this amount into an investment every month. No mood check, no waiting until it feels right. Just the standard. Without standards, you react. With standards, you return. The deeper insight was this. Standards don't remove pressure. They give pressure somewhere to go. When the buzzer goes off, when your heart rate comes up, when people are watching, you don't need to solve your whole life in that moment. You just need to return to the standard. One breath, one sight picture, one clean rep. This is peace under pressure. The next episode is seeing versus guessing, because once I had a standard to go to, I started noticing something else. I wasn't quite seeing everything that was actually happening. Sometimes I was hoping, sometimes I was guessing, and that opened up a whole another layer to the forge. So I hope you stay tuned and continue to join me on the Steel Path.